Ready? Kaylee, I'm just so grateful to have you as a niece. And my fondest memory, one of them, was when you were a little child and you used to pick my nose for me. It was awesome. You pull them right out, you feel it, you stick your finger right up in there, and you just pull it out, and it'll be long, green, slimy, and you just start chewing on it. Don't ever tell your mom, she'll freak out. Fond memory.
One of the stories I like about Kaylee is when she was about 16 years old, she was working at the Forest Inn. And I was in the garage working on a lawnmower. She came out, she said to me, "Dad, you got to take me to work." And I said, "Well, you know how to drive, just take my van." She goes, "I don't have a license." I go, "Well, leave me alone, take the van, and leave me alone."
Happy birthday, Kaylee! My very favorite memory we had together was in high school. In our facts class, we made like the best cake ever. I hope they have a great 21st birthday and hope to see you soon.
You can go. You're supposed to speak.
What? I can't see what you're saying.
Okay, my favorite memory of Kaylee is when we all met in Missouri for, I think it was Christmas, and Mark and Paula and Curtis and Katie drove all the way down from New York to Missouri, and we drove up from Texas to Missouri, and we had all the kids together, and we had been there one day, and
happy birthday! You're 21 finally, even though you look older than me, and you're not. It's kind of weird. Anyways, love ya.
Kaylee, happy birthday. 21. You're finally an adult. I know how excited you were about this. I remember when we first met, you knew I was trouble when you walked in, but I could see that you were the one who understands me. With the way your blue eyes shined, it put those Georgia stars to shame that night. And I knew right then it was going to be forever, or it was going to go down in flames, but I just had to shake it off, the teardrops on my guitar, because I knew you belong with me.
So I get a call from her a little bit later, and she says, "Dad, you don't have any brakes." Now, for the longest time, I've been having trouble with my brakes and didn't have the money to fix them. I had brakes, but they weren't that good. So, thinking that she's exaggerating, I said, "Don't worry about it, you'll be fine." And she tells me that she couldn't stop at the stop sign, and she couldn't stop when she got to the Forest Inn. She had to go into the parking lot and kind of slow down in a big circle. And I thought, teenagers, they exaggerate.
I'm eating a cookie at Ariane's house. So good.
Hello.
Kaylee, I just want to say happy birthday. I have many fond memories, but the most recent one was when we were at the beach. You, Danny, and Ariane, and Andrea, and the strangers that took the pictures. It was just awesome. That little quality time of walking with you and your dog. I appreciate it.
She has a dog?
I have so many memories, though, I can't even begin to, other than the burger one, which was pretty brutal. But I'll think of another one, and I'll let you know. I love you.
I never thought that my little brother Mark would ever do great things in life until the day I met you.
Kaylee Kasperzak, you are literally the best person I know. And I hope you have the best birthday today. You deserve it.
So my favorite memories are like when we would sleep at my house, and we would sneak out at night. Like we would sneak out, aka just go to the park.
and Mark and Paula woke Kaylee up and said, "Get up, we're going back to New York, we're going home." And Kaylee goes, "We just got here." So I thought that was funny. Happy birthday, Kaylee.
Once Graham left Rochester, I did not have any more pictures of Kaylee and Curtis. So the memory that I have most clearly is when Grandpa Kaz was almost dying, and by some fortunate accident, his son, Mark, picked up the phone in his room. I don't know if it was by accident or if the phone fell, but Mark volunteered somehow in our lengthy conversation to send pictures to me of Kaylee and Curtis. I kind of held my breath. I couldn't believe it. And then he sent the picture over the photograph of the phone. And I waited a moment, and there it was. A telephone pole and a...
Hi, Kaylee. First of all, I want to say I was really glad to see you when you came to Missouri. That was really, really fun. And the flowers you planted look beautiful. Thank you very much for that. I remember when you were a little girl, all I can remember is pink and purple. You loved pink and purple. I remember decorating your room. You were just a tiny little, darling little girl, always running around doing something busy. And you had cute little shoes, and you were adorable. So have a happy, happy birthday. I hope to see you soon, honey, and I love you. Bye-bye.
I had everything in life until the day you were born. Then I realized I didn't have a cute little girl like my brother Mark.
The one time we snuck out, we talk about this all the time still, but and we were like in my backyard. I don't even know how we got there, but and there was like light shining, and we were like laying in the grass, and my dog started barking, and then we were in the light, and we were like, shit, get in the shade, get in the shade. So we got in the shade, and you could just hear my mom go, Satchmo, there's nothing out there, and we're like dying. And then we like ran through Brenda's yard, and we got like to the driveway, and then their light like shined on us, and we were just dying laughing. That was really fun.
My favorite memory is pretty hard because we've had so many great ones, but I'd have to say one of my favorites would be when we first went up to camp in Canada and just teaching you how to fish, and just so much fun we had. That's why we go back every year, right? So happy birthday, and enjoy your adulthood, and just remember, you belong with me.
So the next day, I had to get something. She came home with it. Everything was fine. The next day, I went down to the corner store and get something. And I get in, I drive off, and when I come up to the stop sign, I couldn't stop. The brakes were completely gone. Apparently, the brake line broke on Kaylee. Of course, she broke it. And there were no brakes. So I ran through the stop sign, got what I needed, came back, and confronted her. I said, you broke my brakes. She goes, Dad, I didn't break your brakes. You broke your brakes. And you shouldn't let a young girl go out on the road and have her get killed because you didn't want to drive them to work. And it's your fault. And that was the story that I remember.
And I also want to say one of my favorite memories, and that is definitely walking on Lake Ontario with your dog and your boo and your cousin Ariane and your Uncle Chris. Fine group of people. We got a really good picture. It's on my wall in my apartment. And anyways, that was a really good time.
You called me Uncle for the first time. I felt old, but she continued calling me Uncle again and again. Your cute little voice. Uncle Greg, Uncle Greg. I felt like the luckiest uncle alive.
Kaylee, happy birthday. If I could just jump out of that cake for you, I would. One of my other fond memories of you is that you always used to sit next to me and just hold me whenever I came to visit. That was always so wonderful. The good old days when you were really, really nice to me. But like Ariane, you both have grown up, and those things just don't happen anymore. But I just want to let you know, I'm proud of you. Happy birthday.
I want to share with you one of my favorite memories. It would definitely have to be that time this past year whenever we went to go see the Rangers play the Sabres.
That's all I got. I don't know. There's so many like funny moments we had, like working at Forest Hill, and I don't even know like how it came up with the whole Jenny thing, like that stuff, and just making fun of everything in this world.
I'm glad you made it to your 21st birthday. You didn't get killed at the age of 16, and you're an excellent driver. Happy birthday.
I've got to admit, seriously, I've been blessed to have you as my niece. You are an intelligent, smart, and gorgeous young woman. And as you've grown up, I've become more and more proud of you with each passing year. I hope that you have a happy 21st birthday, Kaylee. I love you.
I just wanted to wish you a very, very happy birthday. You're 21, that's a fabulous age, so live it up, okay? And I hope I get to see you soon, and love you, and have a great day.
And then look at him go. So, okay, I'm like in the hood right now. Yeah, that's about it. Happy birthday. Love ya.
And we all know how much you love Dippin' Dots, don't we? Well, I love them too. It was halftime, one of those times where they take a break, and we were determined to find some Dippin' Dots. There was none on the floor that we were on, so we had to go all the way down the escalators, rushing to find the Dippin' Dots. Where the heck are the Dippin' Dots? Nobody knows. Well, we finally find them, and I think your guy had made a save. I forget his name, the goalie. I know, sorry. Anyways, he made a save, and we made a point, and we're rushing around, and we start running with our Dippin' Dots. Well, Kaylee, you totally wipe out. I mean, you are like on the ground. So funny. It was hysterical. I couldn't stop laughing. But the amazing part was that you saved your Dippin' Dots. You didn't waste them. It was awesome. It was like a home run slide with a save. It was pretty awesome. Kaylee, you're my hero. So, I hope you have a great birthday. I love you, I miss you, and I can't wait to see you soon.